Alright, if you just rejoined us, we are back here live with the few protesters, the farmers and the tractors who are carrying RIP Ireland coffin that was meant to be transported up on a Scania hearse, but it didn't. So now they have carried it up personally. This is the protesters of the few protests who are here.
Fiona?
As you start, just come forward. Come forward. We're going to turn sideways and place the coffin on the ground.
Yeah, and we walk away and leave it.
Okay, just seeing the protesters leaving the coffin now. There was a minute's silence there, just held in case you was wondering there was no sound.
This is a symbol for the government. RIP Ireland. Ireland's a corporation.
Step back for now.
Where's a priest when you need him?
Right, everybody, fair play to you. And fair play to all the farmers and the haulers and the companies that stood together.
Yeah.
And it's all to be proud of ourselves.
Yeah.
Everybody in the country standing together, and it's together just to get a discount, a cut to survive in this country. Green diesel, white diesel, home heating oil. They're the ones in power in there that can make the decision today to fix it. All these families, men want to go home to their families and people get back to work and get back to normal. All they wanted was to be engaged with, and it took days to engage with them. This is going on years, and it's time that they just listen to people for once and stop trying to divide everybody, because what they've learned today is that they can't divide the Irish people because we're all together. This is our country and we've a right to stand up for it.
Yes.
Am I not afraid? I want to thank the members of Garda Síochána in Dublin who didn't interrupt people in the protest, let them protest. All the businesses that donated food and the people that brought up food. All the companies that got involved. And that's what it's all about. Everybody together. Because remember, there's only a percentage of them in Dáil Ireland. We're the other 99%. So, you have a decision to make in there now today. Do you stand with the people or do you stand with your back pockets?
Well said.
Alright, if you just joined us, you're live on Double Life's Facebook page, where the few protesters have arrived outside Moulder Street, just beside the Dáil, where a meeting has been or is being held at 2 o'clock. There are speeches being held, and these another councillor.
Them girls have got families and they know what's going on in the country.
Yeah.
They know. Now at times they're instructed to turn on us, but the tide is turning. The people are coming to us because they know we're speaking the truth.
Yes.
And them in there are not speaking the truth. They are dishonest to the Irish people.
Yeah.
They got 12.5 billion last year between Apple money and taxes on the Irish people. And they would have solved this for 2.5 billion. 2.5 billion, we'd be paying zero tax on fuel. They're robbing fuel heat from the old ladies and the old men out in the country. They can't put a sod of turf in the fire because they deprived them of that. And they're depriving them of a bit of heat through oil. They're affecting everyone in this country. And this economy runs on white diesel, whether you like it or not, and the farmers run on green. And they went for their throat, but they got the response. The people stood together, and well done everyone.
Okay, we're just going to pull back a little bit here just so to give you the heads up of what actually happened. The field protesters walked from They walked from O'Connell Street because they've been there for the last 4 days. And they have walked up with a coffin that was originated and was on the Scania hearse carrier, which does funerals, would you believe? And that was their position for the last 4 days. So they decided to walk with the coffin. The coffin was meant to be on board the Scania hearse, but it got blocked in by certain emergency services. So they decided to carry the coffin instead to Dáil Éireann. Well, we're here on Molesworth Street. Kildare Street is right in front of us, of course, where you can see Leinster House. And that's where the meeting is happening with members of the government, the IRHA and the IFA and other members of the Fuel and Transport Association. So they're going to head back now with the coffin. There it is. And we will continue our coverage of the field protest.
Take a sense so we can give them to turn our backs on them.
Turn our backs on them.
Thomas, how do you feel?
It's everywhere.
It's quite emotional, Thomas.
Yes.
I mean, we've covered this for the last 4 days,
Yeah.
and I'm feeling it for you now.
Yeah, we're in the heat of it now, whatever's going to be the outcome. Please God, then see since.
And a very peaceful protest as well. I mean, they were meant to bring down the Scania hearse, but it couldn't get out, unfortunately.
No, but it's in their hands now.
Okay.
We have done all we can do for the people of Ireland.
Okay, so the meeting is going ahead. So what will happen now? Will you wait for the result of that particular meeting, and then will you stay? Will you go? What are you hearing?
We're going to have to stay till we get what we want. Like I said, if what I want, I'll say it. The whole deal. Christopher Duffy has organised it. Just go with him at what we are all after. What we all want.
Well, listen, thank you so much as always for speaking to us, and we speak to you back on O'Connell Street here shortly. No, Kirsten, thank you so much. That is Thomas, who is a business owner, of course, from the country, up with many of the farmers and truck operators, of course, here today. Of course, we're leaving Mulder Street, where the Dáil is behind us in Kildare Street, to go back down to O'Connell Street, where this protest will continue until further notice. But for now, Robbie Kane signing off for Dublin Live. Thank you so much for following us today. For more on this field protest, you can follow it on our X, you can follow it on our Instagram page, and of course download the app for Dublin Live if you haven't done so already. And more updates will continue on the Facebook page as well.